I want to have more sex, but it's just not enjoyable. Hi, I'm Rachel, and I've been an intimacy coach for 10 years, which has inspired me to do this extended series where we talk about ways to incorporate pleasure into your everyday life for yourself, but also with a partner if you're interested. And this month, our series has really been focusing on lots of different things that my coaching clients have told me over 10 years of intimacy coaching. So today's sex isn't enjoyable. Oof. I hate to tell you that this is actually one of the most common things that I have heard in 10 years of intimacy coaching. And the reason I feel like we get here is because for a lot of us, we were never given the permissions to talk about sex. We never had really great conversations around it. We were never encouraged to have good intimacy. We were never even encouraged to explore our bodies, which is the most important part of that sexual equation. So when we didn't have these permissions, it's not uncommon that we would find that sex might not be enjoyable because we don't know what we're doing. And the example I actually like to tell all of my clients is this. Because I myself did not grow up in a household where we had great conversations promoting this as well, I had to learn about sex through alternative methods and primarily through movies, books, TV, and television. Now, I don't know about you, but like for me, when I was witnessing these movies that weren't necessarily rated R, but they definitely were not for my age range, I often found that sex was just naked bodies grinding because that's how they simulated it on TV. Now, when I would grow up later and then begin to have sex with partners, friction works for a penis. So if my idea was that sex grinding, actual penetration, right, like back and forth movement, that works for a penis. So for me, I thought that that was what sex was meant to be. And for my penis partners, they wouldn't have any incentive to change it because friction still worked for their pleasure. Do you see what I'm saying? So when we think that sex is weird or isn't enjoyable or doesn't feel good, those are all true things, but it doesn't have to be our truth. I had to go through the very long, painful process, years being alone, understanding sex, discovering intimacy, knowing what bodies were meant to do. That was something I had to do for myself. And I did that for myself so that I could come out on the other side and be an intimacy coach and love what I do and believe that sex is amazing and not have to think that it's taboo and all those kinds of things. But you will too. So you can choose to go onto a path and discover your blueprint of success when it comes to your pleasure and intimacy. You can employ a therapist. You can employ a sexual wellness intimacy coach, whatever it is that you need to expedite these results, but it will take work and you need permission to know that that's okay. Especially if you desire having better sex than you've ever had before, then get to it, boo-boo, because it's going to be amazing and worth it. So thank you so much for listening. I know sometimes it sucks not to be able to give you an actual solution in the 3-minute TikTok, but that's the point, unfortunately, is that there's no easy solution in 3 minutes. So slide into my DMs, get to know me a little bit. Come on over to Facebook if you're ancient like me. I have a sexual wellness and intimacy group for 18 years or older feminine energy beings, but it's completely organic and it's an amazing place to hang out so we can learn about our sexual wellness and intimacy. I am running out of time, so you know what I'm about to say. Stay happy, stay healthy, wash your hands, and have a fantastic freaking day. Thanks for being here. Bye.